As the sun set over the South Riverlands, a great warrior approached the ancient maze. The maze had stood there for well over a millennia, and hidden within its depths was treasure and glory that this adventurer sought. For weeks he travelled its perilous depths, a labyrinth of unending corridors and turns and shadows. Death awaited him round every corner, and danger under every footstep. And then he found it. A set of ancient diamonite armour that had been crafted before even the first kingdoms. More powerful than anything crafted by the men of the first era, and likely more powerful than anything that would ever be crafted again. Though this plate came at a great cost, and some might even say a curse. For with great power comes great responsibility, and in the wrong hands, power can corrupt even the fairest of souls.
Ah, that's got you interested, hasn't it? You little buggers. So, some interesting things happened over the weekend. And as you can see, I've been doing some building in between episodes as well. This is my new dock. And I've got this fabulous armour, which I think makes me look rather dashing, if if I don't say so myself. But let's show you a couple of the things that we've done in between episodes, and then I might treat you to a wonderful, wonderful episode about things that happened over the weekend. Okay, so in truth, we didn't really do that much in the way of building. You've obviously seen the dock, but that is going to become more apparent in next week's episode, where we're going to be building the headquarters for the West Riverlands Trading Company. Dun dun dun! Which is a new trading company that I've set up to replace Erebus's Block Emporium and Brick Block Incorporated, which was dissolved in December. The thing that we have done though, the thing that we have built is this. Look at this. Obviously, you've seen this building before, but I've now actually added a shop. We're going to go in here and we're going to test it. So, believe it or not, one full suit of diamond enchanted armour for the low, low price of one diamond. One diamond. There it is. Read it up on the screen. If you didn't believe it, one full set of diamond armour, one diamond. Bada bim, bada boom. And not only do you get a suit of diamond armour, you thought I was going to show you the inside of my chest then? No. So, empty barrel. Now you see it. There we go. Chuck it in. Boop. And one full set of armour. Look at that. Absolutely marvellous. So, there you go. What did you think of that? I would show you how I made this, but to be honest, the redstone is just far too complicated, and it's not. It's an absolute butcher's job of redstone. But that's not what you want to know about. What you want to know about, you little buggers, is what happened over the weekend. So let's check out what happened.
The day had started much like any other. The citizens of Laputria were going about their daily lives. When it happened, the great warrior, his mind corrupted and drunk with power, ran rampant through the streets of Dunwall. The forces of Kitroff, Laputria and Northmark came to the aid of the citizens of the city. But by the time the warrior had realized what he had done, many lay dead. And left with no choice, the Knights of the Withered Rose were summoned to a secret meeting, deep in the Dreadhaven mines.
Sir Davos, Sir Mason,
yes.
And
Hired mercenary.
Yes, he's a hired mercenary. That's right.
soon to be Squire. Is it Squire? It is Squire the
Yeah,
first
it is
rank,
Squire,
isn't
it is
it?
Squire.
Yeah,
It is
soon to be
Squire,
Squire. So as we are all aware, Laputria this evening was invaded by an unknown threat, a now known threat, who bore an unspeakably powerful suit of armour. My dear friend, Mason, the King of Ketroth, was there and witnessed it. Soon, forces from Northmark came to the aid, but all of us were swiftly cut down.
Well, apart from Aquila.
Well, Aquila bravely hid. It was a tactical decision. No. I mean, I would have probably done the same.
Yeah.
If Northmark was being attacked, I would have just run away. The question is, what do we do about this unseen threat, and does it bear some impact on, or moreover, is it related to what we have currently going on with Nashar?
So I'll start by speaking first. Based on the timeline, I'll just stand up. Based on the timeline, there was a secret informer for the Nashar Legion somewhere in the Riverlands, but it does not fit with the timeline and the threat's arrival to the Riverlands. So the timeline just does not match.
Okay, but it does stand to reason that if one person has been swayed to the forces of evil, that another could be.
Could you elaborate on that?
I mean, one person has already been swayed to the forces of evil. Who's to say that another hasn't been turned in that time?
And that is a problem, because if Nashar's Legion gets a hold of that powerful relic, we're all screwed.
Indeed.
And what's to say that he's not a new informer?
I think...
He did. He did go through all of Wacket Castle.
Indeed.
Multiple times as well.
I think ultimately, the truth of it being, certainly following this unprovoked attack, that such a powerful relic cannot remain in the hands of a single person.
Agreed.
Agreed.
Yeah.
Okay,
wait.
Yep.
Let's rephrase that.
This relic should not be existing.
Let's rephrase that.
Aye.
The relic can be in the hands of a person who is responsible enough to handle it with care and not abuse its power.
True.
Very true.
But until such a time a person is found, I believe that the relic should remain in the vaults of the castle.
Aye, like under a when it is used, it be used under a company or an organization, such as the Knights of the Golden Rose.
Or if one so powerful ever rises to lead the people in a unified force, then that person potentially might be responsible. But
Aye.
So
Agreed.
what is your idea of moving forward then? Because we have been gathered here all together, hidden in the mines of Dreadhaven.
What do we do with the...
My only concern is a very violent outburst to the concept of us taking away his armor. He did spend a lot of time earning the armor.
That's exactly where I'm getting at as well.
he did.
Aye.
He did grind a lot of time, and he actually practiced and trained, and his fighting skills and all of his actual Minecraft skills were honed by the maze. He's been trained by the Maze of Doom.
But an abuse of a power cannot go unignored.
I have a proposition.
Aye.
We write a book for him to sign once he agrees, claiming that he can keep the armor, provided he doesn't set foot in Laputria again, or he does not abuse the power of the armor.
Yes, I actually like that idea a lot, and I think we should have a proper meeting with him as well once that book is written.
Okay.
Where all of us sit in full enchanted netherite gear with gapples and with potions
And totems.
and totems,
And
we present him with
And
it.
cakes with cherries on.
Yes, of course, we can't forget those.
I do have the netherite because, well, of course, I'm planning on opening up a netherite shop soon, so I could provide that.
All right.
Anyway.
Okay, so
one concern. He did say repeatedly that he threatened to kill Aramis no matter what. So what do we do about that?
I think
Did he say that?
I think he did. I think that in this book that we write, essentially a contract of terms, that yes, he can keep the armor and he can use it in battle. However, if a display that is like of which has taken place today takes place again, then the full weight of the Knights of the Withered Rose will remove him of his power.
Correct.
Yes, correct. Yeah.
And so the Knights of the Withered Rose travelled to Wackett Castle and collected their arms and armour. Some of the most powerful relics in the land. They would be ready for war, but only if they needed to.
It has been an impromptu meeting between the Knights of the Withered Rose. And what are the Knights? Let's start with that. The Knights are peacekeepers in the Riverlands, at least for now. We are peacekeepers and we try to contain peace between everything that happens in the Riverlands. Peace has been disturbed due to Thunder's unprovoked attack at Laputria. I understand that you may refuse with that, but it has annoyed some parties, which they decided to take it into matter and fight you. I understand that you were not the one who attacked first. That's right. Yeah. So, matters of peace don't necessarily have to be matters of war. Matters of peace also come at annoyance and other stuff, just trolling and other issues. But we'll get to that later. That's not the point. The point is, the Knights have been called to a meeting, and we have discussed that what you currently have in possession, which is the Legendary Armor, Legendary Diamonite Armour, is way too powerful for one person to hold. I know you don't agree with that. I'll continue. But since you did work very hard for it by completing the Maze of Doom, you did earn it, and that makes sense. However, now I'm gonna go back to my previous statement. This Legendary Diamonite Armour is too powerful for an irresponsible and chaotic person to own. Which brings us to this meeting. This meeting has been created for the purpose of a contract, shall we call it. And the contract will state that you are fully allowed to keep the armor. It's yours. You deserved it. You can use it in battle when it is required, but you shall not go into conflicts, meaningless conflicts, just for the sake of let's get entertained, we're bored, let's be annoying. Does anybody else have anything else to add to that?
And so it was. The meeting carried on for several hours. Thunder swore that he would never allow the corruption of the armor to take him again. And peace was restored to the Riverlands. All thanks to the Knights of the Withered Rose.
Well, what did you think of that then? It was all dramatic and stuff happened and people went places and they did things and it was all wonderful. But yeah, that was the end of that. That was everything was resolved, everybody's friends, and everything was good. And Thunder has promised that he will never be corrupted by the armor's power again, which I think we'll all be happy with. There was a lot more of that speech, as you could probably tell, but it did go on for a little while. I even got up and gave a little bit, Thunder did a little bit, and it was a lot of back and forth. It was probably about another sort of 10 minutes of just talking, but I'm sure you got the gist of what was happening, and everybody's now happy. But that seems like a pretty good place, or spot I should say, to end the episode, and it's been lovely. And if you've liked this episode, remember to like, share, tell your friends, subscribe, tell your mum, tell your dad, tell your auntie, tell your uncle, but that's it from me. Goodbye.